What's up, guys? I just saw Rick Beato tonight. My God, it was so inspiring to say the least. So much. Oh my God, it was so great. I also really appreciate how long it was. I was expecting 90 minutes, but the whole thing was 2.5 hours. It went from 8 to 10:30 p.m. It was awesome. It was at the Gramercy Theater in New York City, and it was so inspiring. Oh God. And I knew he was going to crack open a Beatles song. I knew he was going to do like a What Makes a Song Great, and I was really hoping to be Beatles because I know he was talking about doing stuff that he can't do on his channel, and Beatles are notorious blockers. So he did I Am the Walrus, and it was amazing. It was especially amazing to hear John Lennon's vocal against the orchestra, just those two tracks isolated. And Jesus, man, just like Ringo's drumming with Paul's bass isolated. Just like the rhythm track of the Beatles was amazing. Hearing the orchestration isolated, and hearing the end, like the outro of the song and what's going on musically. I never heard that G augmented chord, I think it was, in the intro that John does on the keys. You can't really hear it because of the orchestration going on, but it was so amazing. Jeez, man. Do what only you can do was like the biggest takeaway I got from it. And he kind of said it in passing. Do what only you can do. And he also brought out Rhett Shull and Tim Pierce, two amazing guitarists. Tim Pierce is like, I didn't even know this, but he played on Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. He played on Shinedown Records. He played on Michael Jackson's, I forget the album right now. But he's been around for like 40 years, just like as a session player, and he has a YouTube channel now. And holy cow, what else, man? It was so inspiring. Like, man, I want to start making some YouTube videos after watching that, you know? I don't know what I would do. I know I have a couple, like, Why I Love This Song. I did, like, Jimmy by Tool and Happiness is a Warm Gun. Hey, that didn't get taken down. Or maybe it did. Jesus, I don't even know. I've been so inactive on YouTube. But I kind of want to get back on it and just kind of, like, think about what I would want to talk about with music. That's why I love Rick so much. He's, like, I don't know. He, like, reminds me of parts of myself, like, how I like to explain music to people. And, like, he just gets so passionate. I love when he, like, gets so into it. And, yeah, it's awesome. Like, when he's talking about I Am the Walrus, he's like, oh, look at that. He's like, look at that. So sick. What else happened? He was telling stories that he can't tell on his channel. Just, like, really funny stuff. Really funny stuff. Like, growing up in New York and... I don't know. I don't need to like tell what the stories are, but man, I hope he continues doing it. I would go to that again, you know, to see what other guests he could bring, and it was so inspiring. It was so inspiring. I'm trying to think of what else. What else? Like, here's my smiley face from the show. What else did I take away from it? It was really cool to see like how like just like the world has changed. You know, it's like the modern times like. It's just like what you go see at a live venue isn't always like music or like a performance of some kind. It's just like a guy who's on YouTube, you know, and he's got almost 3 million subscribers, and you just want to go see him talk. You just want to see him live, you know, and that can be a form of entertainment, you know, a form of inspiration, and just like hearing him talk and like seeing his videos all the time, and it's just so. It's just so cool to see someone that you look up to and respect so much, like live in person. Oh yeah. He took questions. He took a lot of questions, and I actually raised my hand for a question, and he called me, and I asked him what his top 3 favorite Beatles songs were, and he was like, top 3 what? I'm like, 3 favorite Beatles songs, and he's like, oh, don't ask me that. Don't put me on the spot like that. And he's like, it changes every day. He's like, I'm not gonna answer that. He didn't answer the question. I wanted to know what it was, but for the record, my 3 favorite Beatles songs are definitely A Day in the Life, Happiness is a Warm Gun, and probably You Never Give Me Your Money. Other ones fight for that top 3 too. Like I've always loved Rocky Raccoon. I love how he says Danny in it. He says Daniel, Dan, and Danny in that song. It's so cool. And yeah, I can go on and on about how many Beatles songs I love and alternate to being in the 3rd place, but it's always Day in the Life and Happiness at top 2. What else did he talk about? Man, it was really awesome, and I just think like if you like him a lot, you should definitely go see it. It was so special. It was the first performance. You know what I mean? It was like his first live appearance, rather his first appearance live, in front of an audience. You know, since his channel. It had a really great opening. You know, showing his favorite moments from all the interviews he's had over the last couple of years. You know, Brian May and Sting and Pat Metheny and so cool. So many people, man. I'm definitely gonna make some videos, man. I'm inspired. I'm super inspired tonight. Like that was really, really great. And Rhett said some awesome stuff. It was so crazy. I had no idea. I knew that Rhett and Rick were friends. You know, obviously like he's in a lot of his videos. I just didn't know. I didn't know that Rhett was the one that told Rick to make a YouTube channel. That was cool. And I've been really interested in potentially buying the Neural DSP Quad Cortex, and I've been watching a lot of videos. Last night I watched so many videos, like, you know, unboxing videos, and like tutorials and stuff like that. And I was literally watching Rhett Scholl's video on the Quad Cortex on the way to the venue, having zero idea that he would make a surprise appearance. That was really, really cool. And I think that I saw it on stage. And then when the show ended, when the event ended tonight, I went up, you know, near the stage to see if I could see it, and I think that was it. And then a guy came up to me on stage, and he's like, hey, what's up, man? And we like gave him a handshake, and I was like, is that the Quad Cortex right there? He's like, yeah, it is. I'm like, oh, I'm thinking about getting it. He's like, you should get it, man. I'm like, it's expensive, but I think I can like finance it. I really want to get it. And he's like, you should get it, man. It's an amazing pedal. I was like, do you have it? He's like, yeah. He's like, I got every pedal, man. And then he's like, there is no bad pedal these days. He's like, it's an amazing pedal. You should get it. And then I was like, yeah, I think I am gonna get it, man. And I was like, I'm Dan, by the way. He's like John Beato. I'm like, oh, you're freaking Rick's brother. That was really cool. That was really cool. And there it is. There's Rhett playing it, man. He's still using that thing. I mean, it says a lot. I think I'm gonna get it. Should I get it? I'm gonna get it. Goddamn. Really cool. I'm super inspired, if you can't tell. But I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to have another video soon. It was just, I gave it an A+, man. It was awesome, and I think he should do it, and I think other people should do it. Just take it on the road. It's so cool, so inspiring to be on stage, and people coming to see you just for doing your thing, you know? You know, the internet's so powerful. You can, like, really bring a draw. You can really have a draw by, like, posting videos online. It's, like, such an amazing thing, this modern technology. Anyways, thanks for hearing me, and hope it was useful or helpful or inspiring in any way. Do what only you can do. That's super cool. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys around for another video.